Well, all right. How was the noting? I expect that your mind is a lot quieter, and it's just such a liberating thing to realize that we are not these thoughts. That you can watch a thought, and by watching it, you realize it's not you. So you don't have to be ashamed of it. You don't have to be worried about it. It doesn't have any effect on you unless you say it does. And if you say it does, then you have to live with it. But otherwise you don't. And that's the beauty of noting. So here we are. We're now ready to get started with the completion ritual. And I'm very excited to be doing this practice with you. And so this practice that we start with is called the mind sweep. And the mind sweep comes from David Allen, who is the best-selling author of the book Getting Things Done, Art of Stress-Free Productivity. And the basic idea is that you can't fully be here now as long as you have all of these open loops, what he calls open loops, which are calls on your attention. So for instance, if you make an agreement to send me an email and then you get on a phone call with somebody else, if you didn't write that down and put it somewhere that you trust, somewhere in your mind you have to remember, write Alan email. And it occupies space in your mind. Just a little bit, but space. And here's the problem. The mind, the short-term memory, has two qualities that make it a terrible, terrible manager. I mean terrible. One is that the studies show that the average mind can hold somewhere between 5 and 9 thoughts at any given moment. You cannot hold more than 5 or 9 thoughts. So if you have to be thinking about a lot of things, then you have to juggle them and keep, somewhere between 5 and 9 conscious to you at any time to remember all of that. And so that's why we get this kind of fuzzy brain, or we get stressed out from our thoughts, because it's big exercise to constantly have to remember all of this. And that's not even the worst of it. The worst of it is that the short-term memory has no temporal concept. And what that means is that it thinks that everything needs to happen now. And that's not true. Maybe you don't need to send me an email until next week. But your short-term memory is saying, send Al an email, send Al an email. So to your short-term thinking, it's got to be done now and now and now. So it creates stress in your mind. Like, get this done now. Even though, in fact, it doesn't have to be done till next week, and you don't have to think about it until next week. So, and we've got hundreds, often hundreds, of these little things that are bugging us. So the guided mind sweep is the first part of the practice towards getting this stuff off your mind so that you can deal with it. And by dealing with it, what I mean is put it in a system that you trust so that you can relax. So that you can know that it's going to happen, and that you know that you're going to remember it at the right moment, so that it will happen in the right moment. And this is just a very exciting thing to learn. So I'm very excited to share this with you if you've never done this before. So what you're going to need to do is open your journal. If you're doing this by paper, get your journal and your pen. And if you're doing it by computer, then get a blank sheet of a blank sheet of computer paper, a document of some nature. And when my little studio audience is ready, let me know. Are you ready, Rolando? Mitt? By the way, that little guy in the corner with the headset is Rolando. The guy in the shadow, looking like a mystery man, that's Mitt. Beautiful woman is Lauren. And the mountain man looking like he was just pulled off a hillbilly farm is Brian. All right. So now we know everybody. And are you ready, Brian? Are you ready, Lauren? Are you ready, Mitt? Okay, so what we're going to do is this. I'm going to read words out loud to you. It's called a trigger list. And what it means is these words trigger things that you have to do or that you want to do, and ideas about your future. And when they trigger ideas, to-dos, write them down. So for example, if I say bathroom and you realize you need to buy cleaning soap for the mirror, then just write cleaning soap for the mirror. And don't worry about quality. Don't worry if you've written it twice or 3 times already. Quality is not important here. What's important is quantity. We want to get it all. So just be very liberal about what you write down. Everything is acceptable. So is it clear what we're going to do, Rolando? Mitt? Brian? Okay, great. Lovely. So I'm going to begin by reading words about your life, your personal life. And here we go. I want to actually see you while I'm doing this, just so that I can see that you guys really have this. Okay. Here goes. Projects not started. Projects started but not completed. Other people's projects. Service, community, volunteer, spiritual organizations, churches, things of this nature. Commitments, promises to others. Spouse, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, children, parents, family, friends. Professionals, returnable items. Communication to make. Communication to get. Calls, phone calls, emails, cards, thank you notes, letters, upcoming events, New Year's, Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, outings, holidays, vacation, travel, dinner, parties, receptions. Legal, wills, trusts, estates, legal affairs, waiting for, mail order, repairs, reimbursements, loaned items. Information, RSVPs, home or household, real estate, repairs, construction, remodeling, landlords, roommates, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, electricity, roofs, landscaping, driveways, garages, walls, floors, ceiling, decor, furniture, utilities, appliances, lights and wiring, kitchen stuff, laundry, places to clear, cleaning, organizing, storage areas. Now we're going to do health. Doctors, dentists, optometrists, specialists, checkups, diet, food, exercise, personal development, autos, bikes, motorcycles, maintenance, repair, commuting, tickets, reservations, clothes, professional, casual, formal, sports clothes, accessories, luggage, repairs, tailoring, pets, health, training, supplies, errands, hardware store, pharmacy, department stores, bank, cleaners, stationery, gift, office supplies, groceries, community, neighborhood, neighbors, service work, school, civic, involvements, cultural events, sporting events, family, projects, activity with your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, children, parents, relatives, administration, home office supplies, school supplies, equipment, phones, answering machines, computer, internet, TV, data backup, appliances, entertainment, filing, storage, tools, leisure, books, music, videos, travel, places to visit, people to visit, web browsing, photography, sports equipment, hobbies, cooking, recreation, financial, bills, banks, investments, loans, taxes, budget, insurance, mortgage, accountants, classes, seminars, education, coaching, career, creative, expressions, transportation. Now we're going to do professional, but keep it going. And if it doesn't matter if professional reminds you of something personal, write it down. Make no distinctions here. Just write down what comes to your mind. Projects started, not completed. Projects that need to be started. Look into projects. Commitments, promises to others. Boss, partner, colleagues, subordinates, others in the organization. Other professionals, customers, other organizations. Communications to make, get. Calls, emails, voicemails, faxes, letters, memos, writing to finish, submit, reports, evaluations, proposals, articles, marketing material, instructions, summaries, minutes, rewrites and edits, status reporting, conversation and communication tracking, meetings, upcoming meetings, need to be set or requested, need to be debriefed, read and review, books, periodicals, articles, printouts, websites, blogs, RSS feeds, financial, cash, budget, balance sheet, P&L, forecasting, credit line, payables, receivables, petty cash, banks, investors, asset management, planning, organizing, goals, targets, objectives, business plans, marketing plans, financial plans, upcoming events, presentations, meetings, conferences, travel, vacation, organization development, legal issues, insurance, personnel, staffing, policies, procedures, training, staff, hiring, firing, reviews, staff development, communication, morale, feedback, compensation, systems, phones, computers, software, database, office equipment, printers, faxes, filing, storage, furniture, fixtures, decoration, supplies, business cards, stationery, personal, electronic, organizers, sales, customers, prospects, leads, sales process, training, relationship building, reporting, relationship tracking, customer service, marketing, promotion, campaign materials, public relations, meetings, upcoming, need to be set or requested, need to be debriefed, waiting for, information delegated, projects, tasks, pieces of projects, replies to communications, responses to proposals, answers to questions, submitted items for response, reimbursement, tickets, external actions needed to happen, to continue or complete projects, decisions, changes, implementations, things ordered, professional development, training, seminars, things to learn, things to find out, skills to develop or practice, books to read, research, formal education, licensing degrees, career research, resumes, wardrobe. Continue to write until you're finished.